IC log 102111, the alter dimension. Viewer discretion is advised. Have you ever wondered if there was a place outside of our world, or another dimension or reality? I always thought that it didn't exist until now, when I was invited by the administrator to go to a certain location on the 3rd floor. Now, normally I don't necessarily go here, but it was an invitation from the administrator that I couldn't ignore. I was now going to go to the altar. Yes, another world. As I didn't believe it, but I said, all right, let's do it. They just said, sign this paper in case you don't return. Other than that, let us begin. So in this world, the altar is a different location than the current state that we're in. I don't know too much details about it, but that it's a different world than our own. And only in certain days and time that you can enter this world. And sometimes if you actually activate it, you'll enter in a different world entirely. But this time is one of those days that we had to go visit somebody, and so they gave me special permission. I was supposed to offer items to this unknown being of unknown origin, and so I was reading my task and also getting ready. So I had the offerings ready, and they activated the portal. And once the portal was activated, I was able to go in. Granted, it was a special liquid that they use in order to activate the altar. Once it was activated, 2 pillars would fly up and would actually put two sides into the area in order to create the altar. Once the altar is complete, I threw something near there, and I didn't see anything go to the other side. So it was a different dimension altogether. Yes. All right. Let us hope I'm able to return back. So I went into the altar, and the first person that was right there to greet me was actually an unknown person, and that was cloaked in a robe. It was unusual for me to see that because I couldn't see it. So I had the offerings, and I put them in the offering table as I was instructed, and I said, hey, can I see your face? I said. She said it in my head. She didn't really talk to me, but she said it in my mind. No, you'll be afraid. And I said, no, just go ahead and take it off. And she opened her cloak a little bit, and I got to see that it was a lizard girl. Her feet were, well, it was three toes in the front, and also she had a very lizardy face, but it was very, very, very peaceful. I didn't see any harm, in talking to her. Dimensions. So I came and just went and talked to her and just told her that this would probably be our last visit, the administrator just said. And she said, oh, I understand. Sorry about the last accident. Last accident? Yes, someone spooked me really badly, and I think I killed the person. I'm not really sure. Oh. I said, that's odd. I don't remember anything like that. I guess it didn't tell me anything. I guess this person probably may have survived, and so it was probably just a fluke. We do apologize to scare you like that. Our species tends to do stuff that's outside of the realm. We do apologize in advance. And she said, oh, okay. We therefore just went and talked, and she was inside of a cave. And so we got a chance to walk outside, and I actually saw what I would like to call 3 planets or 3 moons that were outside of the galaxy. That looked totally bizarre. And I also saw a spaceship that looked kind of damaged. It was huge. I said, can that thing fly? She said, no, at least not yet. But I've already sent a distress signal, and somebody will probably pick me up within 2 years. Oh, okay. So you might be saved by then. That's what she said. I said, well, unfortunately, this will be our last encounter, and I do apologize. Our building is going to be destroyed pretty soon, but I just want to say thank you so much for showing me around. And we brought as much food as we can, So while I'm talking to you right now, the people are putting in as much food as they can inside your cave so that way you can sustain the years to come, in case they don't show up. Oh, okay, that's what she said. She said, I have a gift for the administrator, and she gave me an item, which I won't describe, but I have it now in my possession. And she also gave me another item for me, which looked kind of weird. It looked kind of like a cylindrical shaped object. And I said, what does this do? And she cut me. I said, ouch. And she said, no, put the rod near your hand. And I actually see my hand actually healing itself 2 times faster than how she cut it. It's like, whoa, it's like a healing item. She said, yes, but it can also be used for war. Interesting. This is a very valuable item. Are you sure you want to give it to me? She's like, yes, we have plenty. Okay, I'll treasure it. By the way, I do hope that you find your salvation. I gave her an item. It was kind of like a solar radio that I had left over from a project that I was working on. And I said, here you go. This way you'll have unlimited energy and can use it all the time. If the radio does work, you might be able to receive some signals. She said, thank you so much. Our technology is very different from one another, but I can tell they work in real time in recession. As I was saying my thanks, she did tell me a few stories before I got a chance to go. She did ask, this is really our last visit encounter? I said, yes, unfortunately. The building that we're in is going to be destroyed and everything that is in it. So this was going to be our last chance. But I do hope that you all will get saved from your world. And she said, what if I come to your world? I was like, you could, but you might be dissected. You see, our world isn't very a pleasant place. And when they see something that is new, they try to destroy it. Or at least try to dissect it to find out what it is. And I'd rather you wouldn't be involved in that situation. If I had to choose, I rather would choose this cave, to be honest. Oh, okay, that's what she said. And I said, like I said, I do hope you do find. And I do hope somebody does come for you. Because to be in this rock all day must be torture. She said I'd gotten used to it. She was a very nice person. Well, I came right back, but it was odd to think that I went to another world that I couldn't describe. Another world from a portal. Seemingly. But now, this probably was going to be my last time. I was invited the first time, and yet this is already the last jump in this portal that they created in their society. And it will be destroyed. But it was interesting to see this person. I handed the administrator the 2 items that I received. She said that the second one belonged to me, but I rather would hand it to the administrator just in case. So it's understandable. Even though it is a gift, I still have to respect the rules. The portal is open by a liquid foundation of water. The poles raise when the weights are going straight up. This is also a photo of the lizard girl that I saw. I tried to draw it the best I could. She honestly did look very cute, even though she had an unusual set of smiley teeth. This is the area that we had for the projects, and also the items that are received from the other worlds. They're all restricted in their own foundation, and I can't keep one, but it's okay. So many things that are put in here, we don't know what they are, but they're there. So, life is out there. That's interesting. This was an amazing experience. Even though it's the last, I kind of felt like there's still hope in humanity, and that we need to find out. Thanks again for listening. I really do appreciate it. Logging out.